I think that's not a unique thing for me, that when you're doing some snacks or having a tea, there might be the paper that is on your plate, on it something is kept, and you suddenly get to realize there's something interesting. And similarly, I was having snacks in the evening and my eyes stuck across a piece of article that was rather information, and it was about the legendary director, I won't call his name. In 1980s, around 84 I think, he had an idea for the movie, and he was struggling to sell this idea, and no one is ready to believe that this kind of movie can make huge fortunes, and there were hardly any buyers. He knocked across many doors and no one would be ready to buy it. Then eventually one team agreed to buy the rights from him at meager $1. And can you imagine which movie it was? The Terminator. At that point of time, when the rights of that movie was bought, the rights of that idea was bought from James Cameron, it was agreed that he would be producing the movie. And there he was with a little experience, and he started off. And it turned out to be one of the highest grossing movie of that time. And it's really hard to foresee that at time the idea which is so much productive or fruitful, the one which can catch the eye of the masses around, not necessarily can catch the flame, catch the fire at the moment when it was first bred. There are not many who has got the vision that such an idea can become viral tomorrow in the years to come. And similar was the case with the writer of Harry Potter that we know by the name of J.K. Rowling. And there she was, struggling to sell his idea. No one was ready to take it. Everyone discarded her idea by saying that's childish. I don't think you will be able to sell many books. Leave apart books, it turned out to be one of the highest earning, grossing franchise of any time ever. So the idea behind this thing is, if you have got the idea which you think can become the leverage of tomorrow, just believe into it and do not get disgraced by the amount of rejections you are having right now. Keep working on it, and if you are strong enough and you keep working on it and present it in a proper manner, maybe one day this idea will become viral, and this will turn out to be the exception, pioneer, inspiration, and something that the younger generation can look forward to, that you were the one who had the vision of seeing much ahead of what others were having or thinking right then. And trust me, we all are having such kind of potential, the ideas that it strikes our mind, but we simply discard it by saying, that's foolish. Or simple innovations that that comes against facing some problem. You really feel that, okay, this improvement can be done, but you never get the feel that it can be actually presented or explained to the world, and the shyness of being laughed at. It happens. Just give it a thought, and the next time when you are stuck, say you're charging and the cable is falling short, what you can do to avoid your phone from hanging, probably if the tap in your sink is quite short, and if you feel it can be delayed, the water can be discharged at a height according to you, what can be done? You need not a degree to come up with innovations, you just need a little common sense, which I think we don't use much, including me. So don't be that. Let your brain work around. Don't get hindered by those justifications or the prejudices. Let it work and you will succeed. That's all from my side today. There you go. Bye. Take care.